Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. We're going to make this alternative paper pumpkin project in just a moment. First, I want to thank everyone for all of your support through the past couple of weeks where my daughter has had my new grandson and he is doing quite well. She had to have a C-section, and so I've been there helping her and helping her with the baby, and I'm sure am happy to be a grandma. I'm trying to get his picture up on my phone. So here is the little guy. Here is my new grandson, guys. I had to share it with you. This is one of the little pictures with his eyes open. He is just adorable and just a sweet little bundle of joy into my life. So I really do appreciate you all hanging in there with me. I know I haven't been on here and I haven't done my Facebook Lives, and there won't be a Facebook Live today either. I'm going to go back over to the hospital. So like I said, she had a little bit of a rough C-section and needs a little help. So with all of that being said, I have mailed out card kits. I have mailed out because I always advertise that if you are a new customer, I send you new catalogs. So with everything going on, I ran out of catalogs and called Stampin' Up and asked them to expedite me some. And I found out for the first time in 6 years that they don't expedite catalogs. And then my order was late by 2 days. So it got a little bit overwhelming to me, but I think I have everything under control now. And I also have another shipment of catalogs that are coming, that will come next week. So again, if you are a brand new customer to me, you will receive an annual catalog, an occasions catalog, and then you are on the list to get a new the new catalog that comes out in June. So I will send you that all for free. And then you get the card kits. Now, I haven't even gotten to design the new card kits for May. That will be coming in the next day or so. And also my Happy Crafting card kit class. Those will be coming within the next week of what's going on with that for the month of May. I got a little bit behind, I have to admit, just a little behind, but we will catch up and it'll be okay. Now, with every crazy thing that's gone on in this house in the past couple of weeks, please, guys, if I have forgotten to put anything in your kits, just email me. Email me what you are missing. I tried to double check myself, but I have to admit there's been some sleep deprivation and just in and out of here where it looked like, I don't know, a bomb went off in my house. Yeah, you know how that gets when, you're kind of pulled away from your normal routine. So please understand, I will already apologize for it. I did my best, but if you are missing anything, please contact me at joannemaddie@outlook.com. Again, I apologize if I've missed anything, but we will get all caught back up. So with all of that being said, I want to get on to doing this alternative paper pumpkin project. I love the flower that came in that stamp set. I'll be back in a moment and we'll have all of our parts together here and we're going to put this card together. Okay, let's go through what we need to make this card and what I used. I have a thick Whisper White card base. And it's at 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, so it opens like this. Then my first layer is of Berry Burst, and I embossed it with the Subtles embossing folder. You can see, I just love this embossing folder, guys. I'm so glad they're not getting rid of this one. And this piece is 5 1/4 by 4. Then I used some Granny Apple Green, and this is 5 1/4 by 2 1/2, and then a piece of regular Whisper White, not the thick, and this is 5 1/4 by 2 1/4. And it will just layer right on top of that Granny Apple Green, just like that, and it gives us an 1/8 of an inch border on either side. So, let's go ahead and prepare the front of our card. Now, my ink is Berry Burst, Mango Melody, Granny Apple Green, Blushing Bride, and some Smoky Slate. So I have all my inks open, and I just did these little medallions right here. This is with my stitched framelits. We'll stamp our thank you on it. And this is with the circle framelits. So we'll do that just in a minute. We will need some Tombow. Now with this piece, I'm going to take just some white twine. I think I had this left over from a paper pumpkin project before, and I'm going to leave a little tail on this side, and I'm going to wrap it 3 times, just like that. Oh, good. I'm into getting rid of all of my old ribbon and twine because there's the new catalog launching, and I want to be ready for new things. So I'm just going to take this here, and I'm just going to wrap this around, make a nice little bow here. Let's see, maybe not wrap that around. Let's just tie this right here, just like that, and I'm going to make a little bow, because this was the end of this spool of twine, so I'm very happy to have that gone. Just like that, and I'm going to make it a little smaller loops there and pull that just a little tighter. Nice. Now what I want to happen here is I want these to fan out. Sometimes you have to manipulate them just a little bit with your fingernails or a pokey tool, something like that. I think my little pokey tool would help me out a whole lot here. Just like that. Remember, this tool is retiring. We have our Pick Quick tool, and you will enjoy that. We're just going to do that, just so that we have 3 on either side. Actually, that really could wrap under there. I'm going to untie this. I really need this to hold on to that twine for me. There we go, just like that. And now I'm going to tie this. Kind of working with a smaller piece than I normally do, only because I'm at the end of that spool. Just like that. Waste not, want not. Just like that. Now I want to even that up. My tails on my other card were longer, but that's okay. Either or. Just like that. Now then, now we've got nice separation of 3 on either side, just like that. And I want to pull this over. There we go. And I want this bow on this side. So I'm going to attach this to here, but because we have embossing, of course we're going to use some Tombow. Always use your liquid glue whenever you emboss. Because of all of the nooks and crannies, it really does stick a whole lot better. I shouldn't say stick, it adheres down a whole lot better. I'm just going to put some over top of that twine right there. And here, we should be good to go there. And we're going to place this on the front of our card. Let me make sure that I get these things right where I want them at this point, because you won't be able to manipulate them once you get it down on the card. So kind of like that. And I'm going to place this right here, and I love the Tombow because then I have that wiggle room to manipulate this if I need to. I think we're pretty good. Just like that. Let me move this aside. And I'm going to bring in my Whisper White piece here that we have cut. And I'm going to get my foam mat because we have photopolymer stamps. And this is just a piece of computer paper, just scrap. Just like that. Now, the first thing I want to do, this is a distinctive stamp, so you don't use a whole lot of pressure when you put this down. You have to use, you know, some pressure, of course, to get the image, but don't really mash it too hard. So we're going to go into the Mango Melody, and I want to come off of the page just a little bit, off of the project, just a bit, right there. And now I'm going to clean this with my chamois. And then we're going to go into our Granny Apple Green, and we're going to come on this side. And then I'm going to clean it again. It's a great thing about having the chamois or your Stampin' Scrub, whatever you've got to clean your stamp is fine. And now into the Blushing Bride. And just down here. Oh, so pretty. Just a beautiful, beautiful flower. Now, of course, I use the thank you on it. This type of card, you could use anything in this set. Happy Mother's Day, happy birthday, congratulations, thinking of you, for you, best wishes. This is that type of card. Now I'm going to take my little leaves here into my smoky slate. And I just want to come off of these flowers a little bit. Anywhere that you want to. Just where you've got some white space, I suppose. Right there. I am going to put one right up in here. Just like that. I think I want one right here on this one too. Yes. Just like that. Pretty, right? All right, let's move this aside. Well, actually, let's go ahead and get our little medallion here. And this is the stitched framelit, the smallest one, into our berry burst. And I'm going to put our thank you right here. Great. And now I can move all this out of the way. And this we'll put down with snail on top of here. Help if I hold it the right way. And I'm going to just let that scallop just show the littlest bit around there. How pretty. Let me get my dimensionals here. We'll need those next. Now on this one, I want to use these little edges, and I want 4 of them. Just like that. This is small, so you don't need 4 full dimensionals at all, but you do need the support. So I like to use those edges. Never throw the edge of your dimensionals away. Everything has sticky on it, so you can use it. We'll just remove that and have that project done right there. Now I'll bring my card base in, and I love the inside of this card to have my flower. Let me bring my pad back in and my am I in camera? Yes. Okay. And my I've got my foam mat and the little piece of paper there. And I want this to go into the berry burst. And I want the entire flower on here. Just so pretty. Just beautiful. I love a distinctive stamp. I'm also going to bring my envelope in while I'm at it and get that into my berry burst. Stamp it right, and that's such a beautiful flower. And then back here again. And here I'm going to use most of it that I can. Just like that. Oh, just so pretty. Okay, put this aside. Now we can move all that out of the way. And let's bring in this element here that we just made. And this can go on here with snail because this is flat and it's not embossed. Feels so good to be creating again in the craft room. And this afternoon I'm going to go help her again. So that's okay. So now we're going to flip this around and we're going to put dimensionals on the back here. And I'm going to use 6 of them. Come down through here, just like that. Nice little project here. Nice little alternative project. I absolutely love that flower. Just like this. And now let's bring our card base in. We're almost done with this card. And we're going to attach this to the berry burst just in the middle. because it's cut perfectly for that, just like that. We have our little bow here, just like that. Oh, it's coming along so sweet. Now, we'll put our thank you right here in the middle. And we are done with our alternative paper pumpkin project. There's our 2 cards for today. Here's the beautiful envelope. Thanks again for watching. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Products. Remember, the retiring list is out. There's a lot of things being added to the clearance rack. If you have any questions, just email me. Thanks again for watching, and happy crafting!